How can Chinese companies break through US tech blockades? A fingertip-sized chip, which may contain dozens of layers and 1 billion transistors, is widely used in smartphones, computers, cars, and other electronic products. This underpins a semiconductor industry valued at over $500 billion. Where there are interests, there is competition. In recent years, semiconductor companies such as TSMC, Samsung, Intel, SMIC, and AMD have engaged in fierce competition in this field. At the end of 2023, the Chinese tech company Huawei released its latest smartphone model. Bloomberg reported that the company's Mate 60 Pro is powered by SMIC's 7-nanometer chips, which was widely interpreted by foreign media as an example of Chinese companies withstanding the extreme suppression from the United States. Since 2019, the US has applied a series of chip sanctions on China, including adding 59 Chinese firms like Huawei and SMIC to an investment blacklist, which ostensibly to support the development of the US semiconductor industry. But in effect, it forced companies to choose sides between the US and China.
And this is obviously a step in the wrong direction towards deglobalization.
The U.S. sanction could stimulate the domestic innovation. China is a very large market. When it demands something, it can either buy it or make it out. Maybe it would take a pretty long time, say years, for high-tech stuff, but finally anything can be made. So for the chips, it is the same thing.
Data shows that in 2021, 19 of the world's 20 fastest-growing semiconductor companies came from the Chinese mainland. China is gradually reducing its reliance on imported chips, transitioning from made in China to created in China. Take SMIC, for instance. Since its establishment in 2000, it entered the 28-nanometer process era in 2014 and achieved mass production of the 14-nanometer process by 2019, marking significant progress in its process technology. Since October 2020, SMIC has also faced several rounds of US sanctions. Its strategic direction has shifted from leading-edge processes to mature and specialized ones, building multiple 12-inch wafer fabs in Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, and Tianjin. Their process technologies are aimed at 28-nanometer and above, skillfully avoiding the scope of US sanctions. Amidst growing unilateral actions and protectionist tendencies from certain countries, China continuously enhances its technological innovation capabilities, striving to create a self-sufficient semiconductor supply chain.